r/askreddit. When has your female intuition / gut feeling gotten you out of a bad situation? This happened years ago, while I was in university. One night I was out on a girls' night out with my friends in a disco. I went to the bar and asked for my drink. I paid and the bartender gave it to me. I walked back to my friends and asked one of my friends to hold it while I put my wallet inside my purse. She gave me back my drink, and the moment the glass touched my lips, I stopped. Something felt real wrong. I didn't even take a sip. I looked at the bottom of the glass, and there was a small pill dissolving. I never knew who put it there, but I went back to the bar and told the bartender what had just happened. She immediately stopped what she was doing, talked to a guy that was behind her, and the next thing I knew, the lights were on and the DJ was talking in the mic asking all women to stop drinking and put down their drinks. Best disco reaction I ever witnessed. Dude. Okay, so like 4 months ago I was jogging on this trail kinda near my house. It was in the woods. And for some reason that day it was super dead, like no one was there. I was on the phone with my mom talking, and I saw a guy in his 30s, and he was walking toward the exit, so we passed each other, and he smiled, so I smiled back, and he deadass stopped in the middle of the trail, and something just told me to turn around, and when I turned around I saw him going off in the woods, and that kinda freaked me out a little. So I took off and ran like 2 minutes down the trail and I saw a couple, and I told them I was kinda freaked and asked if I could just follow them toward the exit. I honestly thought maybe I was being dramatic, but then right as we got to the spot I saw him. The guy I was with was like is at him, and I looked, and over in the trees he was standing there staring at us. Just standing there. I almost shat myself FRFR. I was so glad I trusted my gut and looked behind me, because if I never saw him going in the trees like that, I honestly would have never been freaked out to the point to ask for someone's help. I was at a small outdoor concert venue, like small, probably 50 people, at around age 13. I was with a group of 7, 8 young teens, 6 of us being female. We're all talking / dicking around behind where the stage was so as not to disturb people actually listening to the music, when I get a feeling that something's wrong. I look around and spot an adult man talking to a teen girl a little older than our group, maybe 15. He was casually leading her away from the populated area, and without thinking I headed right for them. Every girl in my group came along, and I later found out that they had experienced the same intuition thing I had. We got her away by pretending we all knew her. I honestly don't know if it would have worked had I been alone, but all of us together scared the guy off. What made the whole thing scarier is that this happened less than 15 feet from everyone's parents. The stage and loud music was a mask for that creep, and it scares me to think of what could have happened to that girl in different circumstances. I was a dumb 16-year-old and decided to meet with a older man. I think he was in his late 20s, early 30s. Anyways, he kept asking questions about me and pressured to meet up. One night when my parents were out of town I made plans for him to pick me up. I've hanged around a lot of older kids at the time anyways, so I thought it was no big deal. As soon as I got in the car, I could feel something was not right. His eyes were evil, and he kept trying to grab my arms and shouted slurs at me. First chance I got, I opened the car door and jumped out. Thankfully we weren't going fast. I had a small teenage relationship with a boy the summer before my freshman year of high school. He was my English teacher's son and he always told us that he felt something bad was going to happen in his life. Youngest son had a heart defect. Anyway, I thought his son, guy I was dating, was too intense. He just wanted to be together all the time and know what I was doing when I wasn't with him. His intensity just freaked me out and didn't give me a good feeling. I broke things off and went to a high school 30 minutes away, magnet school. I told him going to different schools would change things for us. A few months after school started, I heard he murdered this girl who had been rejecting his advances.